Well, good morning all. Yeah, I think it's still morning. It's not quite 12 o'clock yet. So I'm here doing some work on the little caravan here. Let's call it the off-grid caravan because, well, it kind of is off-grid. So I've been doing some upgrading on the batteries, put the lithium battery in, and now I'm doing some work on putting some new brake linings in, getting ready to do some trips because our weather is now starting to warm up again. So now is the time to get out and start doing some trips before it starts getting too hot. So what I've done here, or what I'm doing, let's see if we can get some good exposure there, is I'm putting some new brake linings on my caravan, and then I'm going to repack the bearings. Where is the bearing? There it is. I'm going to repack the bearings, and then we're going to do the other side. Now, another thing that I've also done is in here, I've redone the power in here. Let me just lift this up for you. There we go, I lit off the seat here. So one of my King's batteries is now being put in here, and then I've got a bit of a fuse junction box there with some fuses, a little bit neater than how I did have it. Now what I do need to do is put a shunt in here so I can monitor my power usage. I've decided to keep using this DC to DC charger for now. We're going to experiment with this and see how well that goes. I haven't been happy with it over much in the past, but we'll see in future videos as well. And of course, a little inverter here. Okay, so a little bit of editing magic. We have skipped ahead a couple of hours, and let's do it. I've got myself the shunt across from the 12-volt system that I had in the power shed that I've moved the batteries out of. So I brought my Victron shunt out. So that's going to be set up here in the caravan here, because I do need to shunt. Now, one of my issues that I've got, that the connectors I've used here are the right, let me just give you that, are the right connectors for the size of the bolt that goes into the battery. However, the shunt bolt is bigger and it won't go through those. What a pain in the butt. I should have thought about that a little bit earlier, but that's okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to make an adapter cable up just a bridge between the two different size bolts. So is that one going to go through there? No, it's not either. All right, so I need to find something inside to have a look to see what we can make up. So I need to bring this back inside. No, in fact, I need to bring that back inside, get some lugs, and we'll make something up. Oh, I see there's always some little challenges when you're doing all the off-grid power stuff. So, yeah, the caravan's done now. So I've got the wheels, all the brakes done. Wheel bearings have been re-greased up, or repacked, and all done. And for those people that are very into the continuity side of videos, yeah, I have got a different shirt on because I was laying on the dirt and then I got all dirty. So changed my shirt, got some laundry on. I'll tell you what else I've got cooking in the cabin here. So let's go inside, look for the cable, have a look what I've got cooking. Right, we're in the cabin, so we've got all our just bunch of leftover wires here. We can make something up, and our connectors. So we're going to make something up to try and adapt for the two different bowl sizes. But over here in the kitchen, which has just gone beep on me, this is what I've got for lunch. Some yummy air-fried dim sim. So let me go ahead and, oh, that's hot. Ooh, let me go ahead and have some lunch. Let's get into it.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, so I have the shunts in place, and boy, was this a mission to do, to make up all the cables and everything. It took me about 3 hours to do this. So let me turn the camera around. So this is how I've sorted out the issue. If I can get this to expose itself. There we go. So I've made a cable joiner here going to a negative post just there for all the negative terminals to go on to. So that sort of sorted out the problem with the small connectors onto a big terminal block here. So yeah, I know that doesn't look perfectly, pristinely perfect and neat like the world wants everything today, but it's a negative post, so no different to having them on there. We just got them there and it works a treat. So what we need to look at is, let's turn this around. Let's go outside the caravan for a second. Okay, so let me just get my boots on here, or my little thongs on here, and we'll have a look at the setup. So I have the solar panel there, which is 160 watt. Let's go look at it. Let's go look at it. This is a folding panel I bought from Aldi. I don't know how long ago, 5-6 years ago. Actually works really, really well. One of the legs is broken off it, so there's only one leg left, but it still works. And I have been around Australia or across the Nullarbor about 4 times with this panel. So that is plugging in to the caravan here through this input. Now this line here, which I'm going to redo because it's an old one, goes straight into the DC to DC charger. So that picks up the solar panel into the DC to DC charger. So this solar panel here has not got its own controller. I take the controllers off all my panels and I use my own controllers myself that I use, either the Victrons, or we're trying out that DT, or continuing using that DC to DC charger. So let's have a look to see, oops, tripping over here. Let's have a look to see what we've got going in. So we have a look on the charger, we can see we've got power and we've got charging and we've got solar charging coming in, and we're on lithium ion settings. So how much are we bringing in with that panel? So it is about 4 o'clock. In fact, what time is it? No, 3 o'clock. There you go, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And we're bringing in 7.7 amps into the battery from that little panel. So that's not too bad. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn on our inverter here. And when that starts up, this little fan here is going to start going. There it is. So let us have a look and see where we're at now. So even with that fan going on high, we've got 3.9 amps coming in to the batteries from that little solar panel. So that, let's go this side. That's not too bad. I can run that fan here with that little panel. We're still charging batteries, but we're going to do more tests on this when I get out to a camping location, and we're going to set this up properly. We'll do some more tests. Now, if you're wanting to see these type of videos, let me know in the comments below. If we get enough people that want to see them, and enough people that are going to watch them, well, I'm going to bring them to you.